You see, in the heart of the village of Umodu, there lived an old woman named Mama Kim. She wasn't the wealthiest in the village. Her compound was modest. Her wrappers faded with time. But she was loved, not just because of the smoking ogbono soup she made, but because of something much deeper. She carried stories in her bones, and among all the stories she told by moonlight, there was one the children never grew tired of hearing, but they never knew it was hers. Long ago, before the village had a borehole or motorcycle, there lived a girl named Ifoma. Her name meant good thing, and oh, she was just that, a good thing wrapped in skin. Ifoma's parents were farmers, not that kind with roll of workers, but just a humble couple. They farmed cassava, maize, and a little garden of bitter leaf for soup, and Ifoma helped. But what Ifoma truly loved was listening. She sat beside the elders, her eyes wide. She knew the names of long-gone warriors and even made voices so well that some said the spirit whispered to her. Now, in every village, there are shadows, not the ones the sun cast, but the ones people don't talk about. Ifoma's mother, Mama Ejima, had lost twin babies years before Ifoma was born. No one knew why. One day, they kicked in her belly. The next, there was silence. When Ifoma came, it was difficulty. Her cries were weak, but she lived, and her mother held her so tight. They said even death was afraid to take her. But the pain never left Mama Ejima. Some evening, Ifoma would catch her staring into the fire, her lips moving, whispering names no one else remembered. One Harmattan season, even the air was dry and the leaves cracked like old clay pots. A strange thing happened. Ifoma went to the stream with her friends. They joked, splashed water, and filled their calabash. But on her way back, she heard something. A soft faint, sweet. She stopped, and under the mango tree, there was a calabash. It wasn't ordinary, not like gold or metal. She picked it up, and the grew louder. That night, she placed the calabash by her bedside. She heard it again, the but this time was formed. Your name is not forgotten. Who said that? Silence. The next night, the same thing. The earth remembers. The spirit waits. It continued night after night. Ifoma began to speak back. Who are you? Why do you come? And slowly, the calabash told stories, not like the ones elders shared. No, these were deeper. They told of twins with voice like wind chimes, a mother who wept in silence, and a girl choosing to carry memory. She told her mother she expected disbelief, maybe a slap for saying things she shouldn't. But Mama Ejima stared at the calabash, her lips trembling. Where did you find this? By the mango tree near the stream. And then tears. Mama Ejima whispered, that calabash, it was made for my twins, to carry their naming water. It disappeared the day they passed. And then Ifoma understood. The calabash remembered. It carried the names of the lost. It waited through seasons and silence to be found. Ifoma became different after that, not in a strange way. She began helping people. She visited the oldest man in the village and reminded him of his mother's favorite. She sat with grieving mothers and somehow made them smile through their tears. Some feared her. They whispered, that girl hears spirits. But others, many others, began to gather under the moon around her, and she would speak, not from her mouth, but from the calabash. One night, the chief himself came. He had a question. one only his grandfather could answer, about the sacred tree, whether it would be cut or preserved. He asked Ifeoma, and she heard the calabash close. Silence. Then a voice, not hers, answered. The tree stayed. And a year later, when a flood came, it was that very tree's root that kept the village from being swept away. As Ifeoma grew, so did her gifts. But gifts, you see, are burdens too. She never married, not because no one asked. Many did, but she said, I already belonged to voices. She became Mami Ifeoma, not because she had children, but because the whole villagers became her children. She taught to speak to the past, to carry memories with respect. And then, one night, she didn't wake up. Just like that, her eyes closed. The calabash by her side, silent. They buried her beside the mango tree, the same one where the calabash was found, and placed it beside her, even though it stopped humming. People said it died with her, but Mama came. Remember her, the old woman with the story. She tells the tale not just for fun, not for attention, but because she was there. She was the friend who fetched water that day. She was the last to speak to her before she slept that final night. And some nights, when everyone is gone and the fire has burned low, Mama came sits by her window, calabash in hand. Yes, she kept it, and sometimes, only sometimes, it hums. Your name